Hey guys, Andy with P&W Repair. Today we're going to be working on making some battery cables for my 1965 Dodge D400. Stay tuned. So the backstory on this rig was it was an ex-fire truck for the Applegate Fire District here in Southern Oregon. So not only are we replacing these battery cables simply because of age, but also for the simple fact that for whatever reason someone has decided to remote mount a solenoid here that is supplying voltage to the starter solenoid. That's not necessary. We are going to delete on that and run cable right to the starter motor and the starter solenoid signal wire straight to the solenoid on the starter. Simple enough. We got our negative cable made up. Go ahead and install that and we'll move on to the positive side. course, they're metric. That's okay. We'll make it standard. All right, that's it for that side.
Let's get these old wires off.
All right, so I've disconnected the negative cable. We're running the positive down to the starter motor right now. It's actually going to be real close next to the Y pipe on the driver's side. So I'm going to utilize 1/2-inch Del clamp and just secure it to one of the existing holes from where they had their remote mounted starter solenoid.
We'll make sure there's some slack in it.
I like it.
All right, guys. I'm down under the rig right now. You can kind of see what I'm working with this Y pipe and how tight it actually is going to be. This lug right here is where your signal wire for the starter solenoid is going to mount. So I'll have that lug connected to a wire that'll run up there too. So I'm actually going to run the big cable from the battery back behind that is what I'm going to try to do, and kind of tuck it up against the solenoid somehow. Maybe actually use the solenoid mounting bolt, put an Adele clamp there, and clamp the cable directly to the starter motor just to be sure that it doesn't actually come in contact with the Y pipe. You don't want this melting. That's a bad day. So I want a little bit of slack from the body of the truck to the actual starter, because this motor's going to move. So not a ton, but enough. That should suffice. So if I can wrap that up, mark about where the lug's going to be, go ahead and break the insulation, know where to cut the cable at. All right, let's take it back off.
So I didn't realize it until watching this back that you can't even see the posts I'm talking about, but being sure that they are there.
You know, the guy really ought to invest in some cable shears. Because cutting them with dikes is not a great time. But it works. This has got to be about as exciting as watching paint dry. And hey, on that note, like and subscribe. Tell you what though, that double wall heat shrink is slick stuff. I like it. I don't know what brand it is, but it's good stuff. Let's reinstall this cable. We can do that too. It would appear as though my smudge pot has just burned out of fuel.
Well guys, my battery died, so that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next one.